Alright, good day yoga people. My name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from Simha Yoga Lab in Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule as well as payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. My preferred way of payment is through Venmo, and the handle is Simha Yoga Lab. The 4-digit ID code is 8096 if you're prompted for it. Classes are $10, and if you're having a difficult time, $5 is fine. Please share any of my Facebook or Instagram postings that you see. Your word of mouth would be greatly appreciated as well. Please let people know classes are happening. I really appreciate any help I can get. Today's class is open flow. It is a level 1 and level 2. For those of you who are new to my practice, welcome. Please make sure that you are mindful about any special conditions that you're dealing with, or if you have any kind of injuries. Really important that if I'm giving you an option that is not appropriate for your condition, that you make some modifications that will make the pose a lot more appropriate for your physical condition for today, right? So it's really important to always check in, let go of your ego, and just move with precision and with wisdom and with awareness, right? Okay, for those of us who are tight around the hips or the lower back, please elevate, sitting up on a block. You can also sit on a blanket or a towel. Any kind of elevation is quite helpful to help us make the cross-legged position a little bit more accessible. Because when we cross the legs, if you have tight knees, tight quads, tight hips, everything kind of is compressed, right? And so what that does is then if you're sitting down, it's going to force you to round because you don't have that mobility, right? And that length. So it's just not comfortable in general. So by elevating, you release all that tightness, or at least a little bit, so that you can sit more comfortably. And that's what we want, to sit comfortably, to sit quietly, so that we can slow down our nervous system and our senses. Okay. Palms face up, fingers come to Jnana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. Let the elbows sit gently alongside the ribs, shoulders broad, lips touching, eyes closed. And through the breath, start to quiet your mind. Through the breath, if you feel any tension, release them. Let it all go. Three arms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer from the heart. Pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs. Lifting the heart up toward the sky. Setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something, or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra of purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vashtan, Gato Piwa, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Bihyandraha, Suchihi. Starting to open the eyes, palms face up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Chin toward the right shoulder. Release, back to center, drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. And then the chin toward the left shoulder. Release, back to center, drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction. Ear to one side, roll it back, opposite side, roll the center. A few more rounds at your own pace. Chin back to center and pause. Opposite direction. And then back to center again. Lifting the chin parallel to the floor and lift your spine. Coming off your blocks, extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands supporting, turn your toes toward each other, and roll out. Draw in, roll out, draw in. Outer rotation, circling the ankles. Back to center, switch them around. Back to center again. Cross shins, opposite shin on top. Take the arms up high, extend. Twist to the right on the exhale. Back to center again, arms up. Exhale, other side. Back to center. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up. Other side. Back to center, legs forward, forward fold. Back up again, swing the legs back behind you, down dog, and start to pedal out the legs, walk it out side to side. Alright, come back to stillness, be down dog, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Extend the right back up, step the right foot forward. Warrior one. Take the back heel grounding down, arms up high to extend. Inhale, lengthen, reaching up. Exhale, bend the front knee, arms alongside. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale up, keep the arms up, bend the front knee. Wrap the right hand back behind you, draw the right shoulder back, left arm forward. Inhale here, exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center, exhale, twist. Back to center, exhale, twist. Back to center again. Take the arms up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. You can take the right hand inside the foot for the full expression of the pose. If that's difficult for you, you can elevate and take the right arm to top the right leg. This should be easier for your hips and your lower back if you are a little bit tighter there. Alright, side angle, left arm reaching up. Inhale, take it back up. Reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, push up, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Extend the left back up, step it forward. Warrior one. Inhale, lengthen the front leg and reach up higher. Exhale, bend the front knee, arms alongside. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale up and keep the arms up. Bend the front knee, warrior one. Wrap the left arm back behind you. Retract your left shoulder back, right arm forward. Inhale here. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale left. Back to center. Exhale left. Back to center. Reach the arms up. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. So again, left hand directly to the floor, or modify elbow to top leg, right arm reaching up, and that is your side angle. Inhale, take it back up, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Extend the right foot back up, step it forward. Warrior one. Exhale, open it up. Warrior two. Lengthen front leg and reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach up. Warrior two. Inhale, reach up. Warrior two. Lengthen out the right leg. Triangle. Right hand can go to top of shins, or you can slide it further down, but keep supporting if you need it. Or right hand directly to the floor, left arm up. Triangle. Inhale, take it all the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend front knee, hands to the floor, right foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left heel up. Left knee toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Extend the left back up, step it forward. Warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Lengthen front leg and reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up, warrior two. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle. Tip the right hip back, left hand forward. Hands to top of the shin. If you modify, fine. You can take it a little bit lower. Or the left hand directly down, right arm up for triangle. Inhale, all the way back up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Extend the right back up, step it forward. Warrior one. Reach the arms forward. Keep the arms extending. Inhale, open. Exhale, close the arms. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open again. Take the hands into fists. Rotate them to face back. Bend the elbows and touch your knuckles. Keep the elbows bent, but lift. Touch your knuckles. Lift. Touch your knuckles. Keep your knuckles touching, and then draw the shoulders back. And broaden your chest. You can even press your knuckles to your lower back for support. Come back to neutral and round back and reach elbows forward. Take it back to neutral. Release. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Exhale. Extended side angle. So you can modify again. Elbow to top of the leg. Hand to the floor. Extended is left palm facing down and reaching forward. Then take the left hand to the floor a little bit wider. And raise your right arm up to twist. Take the right hand back behind you, twist deeper. Raise your right arm up and to the front of the room, extend it. Then take the right hand to the inside of the right foot, lengthen out the right leg, and then raise the left arm up for triangle. Extend the triangle, left palm to face down and reach forward. And then we're going to revolve it. Left hand down, a little bit wider. Right arm up to twist. Half bind, right hand behind you. Extended, right arm up into the front of the room. Take the right hand back down to the inside of the right foot, bend your right knee, circle it up, reverse warrior, stretch on the right side, and then hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back plank. Inhale one breath, exhale chaturanga. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. Left heel up, left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend left knee. Extend the left back up, step it forward. Warrior one. Reach the arms forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open again. Take the hands into fists. Rotate them to face back behind you. Bend the elbows and touch your knuckles. Keep the elbows bent and lift. Touch your knuckles. Lift. Touch your knuckles. Lift. Touch your knuckles again. Press the top of the knuckles or the fist to the lower back. Draw the elbows back. Lift up for the back bend. Come back to neutral, round the upper back, and draw the elbows forward for the back stretch. Come back to neutral, release, reach up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, modifying elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor. Right palm to face down and reach forward. Right arm up and behind you, half bind. Raise your right arm up. Right hand to the floor, a little bit wider. Keep the right hand down. Raise your left arm up to twist. Left hand behind you, half bind. Twist a little bit deeper. And then raise your left arm up into the front of the room, extend it. Take the left hand inside the left foot and lengthen out the left leg. So hopefully you're able to take that full extension. If not, the hand to top of the shin again, as you did on the right side, on the regular triangle. Right arm up, extended, right palm to face down, and reach forward. Then take the right hand down, a little bit wider, and left arm up to twist. Left hand behind you, half bind, twist deeper. Left arm up and overhead, extended. Then take the left hand back down, bend your left knee. Circle it all the way back up, reverse warrior. And then hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back plank. Inhale one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees. Walk or jump your feet forward to yogic squats. The feet land to the outside of your hands. Toes turn out, try to keep the heels flat to the floor, the best you can, hands together in prayer. Now release your hands to the floor. See if you can balance on your tiptoes. If you can, extend the arms forward. Gazes to the floor, crown of the head forward. Release your hands back down, lower the heels. Now see if you can point the toes forward. You might have to walk a little bit wider. Hands to the floor for support. Shift to your tiptoes. And extend Hands to the floor for support. Lower the heels back down. With your hands supporting, lengthen out the legs and fold. You can sway out your hips side to side. Your feet should be roughly about mat width distance at this point. Maybe a little bit narrower, but about mat width. Alright, left hand to center, creating a tripod. Bend your left knee. Raise your right arm up to twist. And let's take the half bind, right hand behind you. Then take the gaze to the floor. Bend your right knee as well. Thread the left arm underneath the left leg and see if you can bind the hands behind you. If you can bind the hands, fantastic. If that's too much, then keep your left hand to the floor and work there as you twist. Alright, gaze to the floor. Bend both knees, shift to your right foot, and pick up the left leg. Bird of paradise. Now, that's the full pose, right? If you had only the half bind, that's all you can manage. It works the same way. Keep the right hand behind you for the half bind. Bend both knees, shift to your right foot, pick up the left, and press your left arm to the inner left knee. Right? So that is your half bound of Bird of Paradise, the modified version of that. Alright, start to release, bend your right knees, step the left back down. Keep both knees bent, release your hands, and take both hands to the floor. You can straighten out your legs and sway it out side to side and reset. Right, so your feet are about mat width. Alright, coming back to stillness. Right hand center. Bend your right knee, so you're tilting over to the right a little bit. That helps with the twist. Left arm up, left hand behind you. Twist it. Then take the gaze to floor for balance. Bend both knees. If you can manage, thread the right arm underneath to take the bind, and then lengthen out the left leg to twist. Or if you have the left hand down, right hand down, you can keep your right hand down. Bird of Paradise, gaze to the floor. Bend both knees. Shift your left foot and pick up your right. Whether you have the full bind or the half bind. And begin to release. Bend your left knee, step the right foot back down. Release your binds. Both hands on the floor for support as you sway out your hips side to side. And with your hands on the floor, bend the knees, take the seat down, extend the legs forward, raise your arms up high, and let's take a forward fold here. Now for those of you who find it difficult to take the forward fold, right? When you extend the legs and you try to grab the feet and you can't, you can always grab the ankles or your shins, right? So it's about stability through contact between your hands and your feet or your legs, right? Now, if your lower back or your hamstrings are tight and drawing forward forces you to round your back and shrug your shoulders, then there is a way to modify that in keeping the spine straight, because ultimately you want to lengthen the spine to take it forward, right? So you can always bend your knees and flex your feet, grab your shins. Lengthen. With this lengthiness, reach forward, and you'll start to feel the lengthiness of the lower back and the openness of the lower back of the hips, right? So work with that until you get to the point where you're feeling a little bit more comfortable here. Then you can extend the legs a little bit more, and then more, and then more, and so on, right? All right. Come back up. Keep the left leg extended. Bend your right knee. Grab either your right foot either side and extend. You can also bend your right knee and grab the foot, right? Or you can take the calves and extend the heel. So any of those options are good. Now, if you tend to round the spine and shrug, right? I want you to think about lifting the chest, leaning the head slightly back. So you think about one straight line with your spine, from the crown of the head all the way down to the tail. Right? So if you tend to round the spine and shrug, then there's a lot of pressure to the mid-upper back there, right? So if you take your spine back to neutral, then you're in a much better position and alignment for all of it. All right, taking a twist. Left hand to the outer right foot. Or if you have the knee bent, you're grabbing the foot or your outer right shin. Right? So wherever you are, sitting up tall, reach your right arm back. Now keep the gaze looking forward. The twist can happen without you looking back behind you. More important is to measure the front leg. The right heel should be lined up with the right hip and not steer out to either side. It should be shooting straight forward. Now as you twist, rotation happens at the spine, right? So the right leg keeping in alignment, rotation in the spine, reaching the right arm back. Once you reach that fullest extension, fullest twist, then, without moving anything else, you just turn the chin to look behind you. Right? That's how you keep track of what your front leg is doing, the right leg. And oftentimes when we don't look and we twist, that right leg travels and you have no idea that it is completely out of alignment. So you want to keep the right hip and the right heel shooting straight forward to keep aligned. All right, square back to center, bend your right knee, release your right leg, switch sides. Bend your left knee, grab the left foot, or keep it extended, bend the knee, or grab the left calf instead. Right, so this is where you start checking out your alignment. It should be hip, heel, shooting straight forward, straight line. Beginning to twist. Right hand, grab the outer left heel. You can bend your left knee as well, or grab the outer left leg. Keep that alignment, hip and heel, straight line. Reach your left arm back. The rotation can happen absolutely without you even looking, right? Once you get in the deepest twist and you're feeling pretty stable, nothing else moves except at the neck, and you turn your chin to face behind you. Square back, bend your left knee, step the left heel forward, raise your arms up high, forward fold. Let's come back to symmetry, left and right symmetry. So again, you need to bend your knees to take an effective forward fold, and go ahead and bend your knees. You just want to keep thinking, lengthy, 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 and then hinging at the hips, go only as far forward as you can maintain that lengthiness. Take it back up, walk your hands back, lower onto your forearms. Take the feet and the inner thighs together, then pick up the feet, draw the knees in. Keep the feet low as you slide the legs forward. Draw the knees in, extend forward. Draw the knees in, extend forward. Draw the knees in, extend forward is 4, total of 10. Knees in, extend 5. Knees in, extend 6. Knees in, extend 7. Knees in, extend 8. Knees in, extend 9. Knees in, extend 10. And hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the legs all the way down. Walk your hands out wide. Lower onto your back. Draw the left knee toward the chest. Keep the arms out to a T position. Keep the right leg engaged and pressing down. You're going to roll over to the right, but stay hovering. And then roll back to center. Roll to the right. Roll back center. Roll right. Roll center. Roll right. Roll center. Roll right. Stay rolling to the right. Left hand to outer right knee and outer left knee and twist. have the extension of grabbing the outside of the left foot. Extend and twist, then go ahead and take it. If not, stay with the left knee bent as you twist. Take it back to center. Grabbing the foot, half lotus. Take the top of the left foot to your right hip crease and then draw the left knee up, forward, and down. And slide the left leg forward a little bit along the right thigh, ankles to knee. Bend your right knee. Flex your left foot. Now, press your left thigh away so there is a hip opening on the left side. Make sure you flex your left foot, really important, right? When you put pressure onto your left shin and pull in this way, if you disengage your left leg and do not flex, then you can possibly put too much pressure also to your knee, the outer edge of your knee, and pull it into the outer edge of the knee, right? But if you flex your foot, then your muscles are engaging to hold your ankles and your knee joints in place, so that when you put pressure on it, it's a lot safer for the joints. Now, lift the right foot off the floor, draw the right knee toward the chest. Now, you can thread the arms past your legs and grab the back of the right leg or the front of the right shin and draw that left leg in. Right, so notice all that pressure going into the outer left knee. So it's so important for you to flex that left foot. Then extend the right leg up, flex your right foot. So your ankles to knee or figure four with your legs. Take the hands to the back of the head, elbows up toward the sky. Inhale one breath. Hand to the back of the neck, not the back of the head, back of the neck. Inhale one breath. Exhale, lift the upper back away from the floor, reach upwards through your heart center, your sternum. Your elbows also reaching upwards to broaden the back. Keep supporting the back of the neck. The intention is reaching upwards to the heart center so that you're not using the neck and your shoulders so much, but lifting with the upper core through the reach of the sternum. And then the upper back reaches away from the floor. Legs are strong. And still holding. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the upper back, release your hands, bend your right knee, step the right foot down to the floor. Take the arms out to a T and roll to the left side with ankles to knee. Alright, so your ankles to knee is still in a figure four with the left leg. So you're pressing the left ankle to the top, the right knee, right thigh. Taking a milder twist. Take it back center, release your right leg, release your left leg. Reach your arms overhead and extend. Alright, arms out to a T. This time, right knee comes in. Left hand to our right leg and twist. We rotate it first. Arms out to a T. Right knee is drawn in. Legs are engaged. Inhale here. Exhale, twist to left. Square back center 5 times. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Stay there. Left hand to outer right leg. Apply a little bit of pressure and twist deeper. Remaining here, or if you can grab the outside of the right foot to extend, then twist with the extended right leg. Try to keep both arms and shoulder blades flat to the floor. Roll back to center, half lotus. Top of the right foot to your left hip crease. Then roll your right knee up, forward, and down toward the floor with the opening of that right hip. But keep the left hand grabbing the right foot for resistance. And then ankles to knee. Bend your left knee, step the left foot down. Move your right hip further up the leg so that the right ankle is toward the left knee. Flex your right foot strongly. Support with your hands to the floor. And then actively let the right knee draw away and downwards toward the floor so that you get a little bit more action to the inner right hip. Alright, ankles to knee. Pick up the left foot, draw the left knee in. Make sure you continue to flex your right foot. Then thread the arms through the legs, either grabbing the back of the left leg or the front of the left shin, and pull in that heel. So the right shin is also drawing in toward the chest. Release your left leg up and flex. Take the hands to the back of the neck, elbows reaching up. Inhale here. Exhale, lift the upper back. Reach your sternum upwards toward the sky. You might even reach with the elbows so you can broaden your upper back. And staying here, holding. Keep the upper back lifting away from the floor, sternum reaching up for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the upper back of the head, bend your left knee, step the left foot back down, slide the left leg out. We took a twist. Alright, so drop the knees over to the right side. So it's ankles to knee twist. Keep the arms out in a T, keep your shoulder blades flat, and apply a little bit of pressure of the right ankle to the outer left leg. Take it back up to vertical, slide the left leg forward, release your right leg, slide the right leg forward, and extend. Alright. Separate your feet wide. Go past your mat. So you're outside of the mat. Raise your arms up overhead. Point the toes, reach your fingertips, and extend to get really long. And release that action. Keep the left arm reaching up. Take the right arm up to the sky, cross it over to the left side. As you roll to the outside of the left foot, inside the right, also lift the right shoulder blade off the floor and reach your right hand to the left side. So your legs are scissored, right? And the inside of the left foot, outside of the left foot, inside of the right. You're stacking your right shoulder over your left, and you're reaching through your right fingertips. Then take the right hand to the floor, you're on your fingertips, and start to angle it a little bit toward the upper left-hand corner of the room. And reach your right fingertips out, reach your right toes out. So your right fingertips are reaching to the upper left side, the right toes are reaching to the lower right side. So you're in a contralateral twist. Left fingertips are reaching overhead, to the over the crown of the head. Right? I'm reaching to the back of the room. Wherever you are, you could be reaching to the back of the room or to the front of the room, depending on how you lay it down. Alright, start to de-rotate. Take it back to center. Point the toes back up toward the sky again, and reach your arms overhead. Reach your toes forward, reach your fingertips up, and extend like you're waking up in the morning with scissored legs. And then release that action. Right? Keep the right arm overhead. As you start to roll to the right side, so the outside of the right foot to the floor, inside of the left foot, raise your left arm up and start to lift the left shoulder blade. Left fingertips, reach over to the right side and extend. Then take the left fingertips down to the floor and then start to angle your left fingertips to the upper right hand corner of the room. And then traction your left fingertips against the floor and reach it as far to the left, upper left hand corner of the room as possible. With your left toes, you're reaching over to the right side. Sorry, you're reaching the left toes to the left side. You're reaching your left hand to the right side. So you're in a contralateral twist. And start to release. Square all the way back into your reclining position. Once you're ready, bend your knees, soles of feet together, knees apart, goddess pose. Arms alongside, and you can butterfly your knees just a little bit. And then come back to stillness. Let the knees get heavy. Now, if you can draw the heels higher up to create more tension, you can do that. Soles of feet together. If you also want, you can take your hands straight in your thighs and gently press your hands downwards to promote more hip opening, more outer rotation with the hips. And release, take the knees up, walk your feet about backs with distance, and knock your knees in toward each other. So now this is your inner rotation with your hips. Release, come back to neutral, hug the knees in, roll over to one side, and draw up to a seated position. Draw the left heel in, swing the right leg back. Right, so I guess the head was facing the back of the room. All right, so you're on your left shin for pigeon. Elongate through the spine, and then walk your hands forward. You can be on your forearms. You can make pillows with the hands and rest your forehead. If you like additional variations, take anything else you want. You can walk your hands in, lift the torso. For your mermaids, you can also wrap the hands behind you, interlace, and open up the chest. Now for today, I'm looking for extension. So I'm going to take the left forearm in about 45 degrees for support. Reach the right fingertips forward, and I'm tenting the fingertips are a contraction. Support with the left forearm to the floor as your foundation. Inch the right knee further back, and then point the toes and reach. Reach your right arm forward, and I can lower as much as I want. But just stay hovering. Keep crawling the right fingertips forward. Keep reaching your right toes back. So I'm looking for extension here. Okay, so that extension goes nicely into my right shoulder as well. Begin to release, walk back in. Lift the torso back up. Seated spinal twist. Take the left seat down. Swing the right leg all the way around and take it to the outside of the top of the left leg. Right hand is behind you for support. Left arm up and twisting to the right. Now, for those of you where this is really tight for your hips and keeping the left heel drawn in is very difficult, you can extend the left leg forward, and that should be able to give you a more grounded position with your seat. Right? And then the same setup. Right hand behind you, left arm up and twist to the right. Additionally, if this position, elbow to top of the leg, forces you to round the spine and shrug your shoulders in order to make that contact, then that's not the right pose, right? Then you can modify. You can wrap the arm around the leg, or you can take a hand to the knee. So this hand to the knee gives you more openness and more freedom and more space so that you can sit up tall and rotate through that central axis that is vertical. Begin to release. Keep the legs as they are, counter twist to the left. Back to center again. Before we come out of the pose, let's come back to your pigeon. Draw the left heel in. Swing the right leg back, ground the palms, and walk it back to your down dog, and pedal out the legs. Alright, draw the right shin down, inch your left knee back, elongate through the spine, and once you're set, walk your hands forward, forward fold into your pigeon. And continuing to work here, or for those of you who took your variations of back bending, mermaids, other transitions, take it. Those of you who took the pose with me, turn your right arm in 45 degrees. So the right arm is now in a much more supportive position. Reach your left arm forward on tented fingertips. Right? Tuck the left toes. Reach your left knee further back and release your left leg down. Untuck the toes again and reach. Then traction your left fingertips forward and also reach forward as you reach your left toes back. And if you want to rest your forehead against your right forearm, take it. But just keep tractioning your left fingertips forward and your left toes back in space. Right, this goes nicely into your left shoulder joint as well. And the right knee, right thigh, right hip. Begin to walk it back in. Walk your torso back up. Seated spinal twist. Take the right seat down. Swing the left leg around. And then left leg over for seated spinal twist. Left hand behind you, right arm up to twist. Well, for those of you who took half the variation, right leg extended, left foot over. Left hand behind you, right arm up on the inhale, exhale, twist to left. So again, if you tend to round and shrug, then modify your arm position so that you have enough freedom to sit up in a lengthy, tall spine as you twist from that axis. Back to center again on the inhale. Exhale, come to twist to the right. Back to center again. Extend both legs forward. And shake it out. Alright, hands to either side. As you slowly recline onto your back. Bend your knees again. Step the heels in about hips width. With your fingertips, feel for the back of the heels. Press your arms alongside the hips so your palms are flat. You're going to lift up and down 10 times. Press your heels down. Gently lift the hips, lower back, mid back, so that you can stand on the upper back. So you're in a bridge pose. On the exhale, slowly lower almost all the way down, so you're still hovering over your sacrum. Inhale, lift toward the upper back, standing on the upper back, lifting the hips and the belly. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. This time, inhale, lift and stay here. If you want to wrap your hands underneath you, interlace your fingers and walk your shoulders in to go a little bit more deeply into your shoulders, into your bridge pose. Go ahead. Begin to release, lower all the way down. Hug the knees in. Happy baby. Thread the arms to the inner knees to grab the outer feet. Your feet are flexed and heels are reaching up as you pull with your hands down. Your mid-back, upper back, back of the head laying flat. Trying to also get your lower back and sacrum toward the floor as well. And again, soles of feet together, grab the outer feet, lift the upper back, and drawing maybe your nose or your third eye toward your toes. Release your upper back, yogic toe lock, extend up the best of your abilities, keep the knees bent if you have to, and then open it out to a wide position. Actually, this is a V, isn't it? Take it back up once again. Bend the knees, extend the right leg out, twist to the right, left arm out to the side. Right, coming back to the earlier twist. Inhale, back to center, switch legs, switch arms, and twist to the left. And then inhale back to center again, hug both knees in. Step the feet to the floor. Slide the legs forward, let the feet separate, toes turn out. Arms alongside the body, palms face up, let it all go. Shavasana, fun relaxation. Beginning to draw the breath back in. Moving the fingers and toes, reaching the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. When you're ready, roll over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Inhale from. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing the practice. Come up. Namaste. Thank you everyone for sharing the practice with me today. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. And Venmo is my preferred way of payment, and the handle is Simha Yoga Lab. The 4-digit ID code is 8096 if you're prompted for it. Please share with your friends. Costs are $10. If you are having a difficult time, $5 is fine. If you see anything on Instagram or Facebook, please share to get the word out there. Also, your word of mouth, very much appreciated if you can do that as well. All right, so thank you for your time again, everyone. Be well, take care, stay safe.